What do you do if you're feeling fear and worry in regards to any future pursuits in weight loss? Because in the past, you've had success followed by failure, failure, failure. I just came off of a group coaching call. Twice a week, I go live with my women in my Freedom with Body and Food program, and I coach them. And today I coached on the specific thing of feeling worry and anxiety in regards to striving to reach any goal, that you feel like failure is just inevitable because all you've had in the past is failure, that perhaps you've been in a place before where you felt so much hope that something was going to be different and you found the answer only to get off track and not be able to get back on track. This is the verbiage that's often used, this on track, off track, on the wagon, off the wagon, and so forth, that you can't follow the rules. And this is what I explained on that call. We're done with rules. We are done with food rules. We're done with trying to be good because we already are good. And food cannot make us good or bad. It's just a choice with food. And in regards to everything that's occurred in your past, every experience has been exactly what it needed to be to teach you what you needed to know moving forward. And if we could just remove the label of failure, all we'd be left with is a divine being having a human experience, learning and growing along their way. It used to be for me that I would look back on all the years of dieting, of yo-yo dieting, going up and down in my weight, of being bullied in elementary school over my weight, that even as an adulthood, even when I would reach a healthy weight and maintain it for a period of time, internally, I had so much brain chatter around food. I was never at peace with food or with my body because I was always worried that I wasn't going to be able to maintain the loss, or looking at the scale to make sure it wasn't going up. And even if it did, then there was so much worry and concern over that because I associated my worth and well-being with what the scale was saying or with what my pant size was, the number on my pant size. But finally, I got to a point where I was so done with that back and forth that I learned that I didn't need to be combative. I no longer need to be combative with my body. Instead, I could be settled in with her. And not only that when I settled in with her, I can listen to her. I'm always evolving and growing. And any of the pain from the past struggles with food and with body brought me to that point to commit to never dieting again, and instead settling into a place of partnership with my body. Because we are not bodies. We have a body. And not only that, but we can be in partnership with our body. We would not be alive without our body. Many of the women in my program might say something like, I think God is disappointed that I haven't figured this out so that I can be a good steward over my body. I would think that more likely is that God is using, if you allow him to, you can use your pain and the struggle with food and body to lean in with curiosity, to instead of asking what's wrong with me that I haven't gone through this yet, instead ask yourself, what is intended for me to learn, and what ways am I intended to grow and become through this thing? And when you change that mindset, when you just make that shift and get curious and lean in, what oftentimes results is that you realize that you never failed in the past, that it was exactly as it needed to be in order to teach you what you needed to learn to move forward into a place that you desire to be. So release this idea that you ever failed in the past. It's been exactly what it needed to be. And when you die and you're no longer in your body, there will be no more discussion on the other side about weight or your body, because it's really not, it's the least interesting thing about your body is what she weighs or the amount of stored energy on her. And in a larger eternal perspective, what we weigh in this life means almost nothing. Now, I know that there are some of you that have health goals that maybe carry so much weight that it leads to health issues. And I'm all about reaching the goals and the results that we want to have with our body. But I am proposing that we do it in a way that's in harmony and in partnership with our body, not in a way of being in battle with our body. All right, if you want to join me and learn more, in the description, there is a link to join me for my free In Control with Food workshop that will take place next month. So you can go in there, register, and join me there. Also, like and subscribe so you can get more thoughts from me, brain science thoughts as it relates to food and body. Thanks.